Ladies and gentlemen, this is a debit card. And today I'm gonna give you 4 solid reasons why you need to switch it up to a credit card. Now, a lot of people in India have a belief about credit card that it's a bad financial decision. It's a loan on your head, it's a debt on your head, but no. There can be a good debt and a bad debt. Now, credit card, I believe personally it's a good debt. Now, obviously the title of the video is a little bit exaggerating. You don't need to burn away your debit cards. You still need them for your UPI transactions and stuff. But I'm gonna give you some instances where you can use your credit card instead of a debit card and earn way more cashback and points. Number 1, building your credit score. What exactly is a credit score? A lot of people don't know what exactly is a credit score. Consider credit score as a report card of your financial school, of your financial life. So on the report card, you can be a good student or a bad student in the school of money. The higher the score, the more trustworthy and a good student you appear to the lenders. So who exactly are these lenders? So these lenders can be anyone, maybe banks, maybe some private holding companies, maybe some insurance company. So let's say in the future, if you want to buy a house or if you want to buy a dream car for your mom or your dad or for yourself, and if you go to the bank and you ask for a loan or you ask for some money, so the first thing they're going to look at is your credit score. Because the credit score will help them see if you actually are capable of getting a loan, if giving you a loan or the money would be a safe decision for the bank. So this is where building a credit score helps in your favor in the future. And starting with the credit card is the best way to start your journey to build a good credit score. So you can say a credit card opens lots of doors of opportunities for you in case of money lending or starting your own business where you might need the funding at the start. A strong credit score makes your goals attainable. It's like a key to unlock the financial deals of life. And starting with a credit card is the best way to do it. Number 2, security. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of having a credit card, and I absolutely love this feature of a credit card. You might be asking, how is a credit card more secure than a debit card? So I'll give you an example. So let's say you're out and you lose your wallet and someone steals your debit card. Someone goes to the ATM, swipes away your debit card, gets a whole lot of cash, let's say 60,000-70,000, and that's it, your money's gone. So it will be a direct hit to your bank account. Now the next step will be you'll go to the banks, you'll talk to the banks and everything. That will be a very long procedure. But you took the hit. It's your money that's gone. It's your bank account that's deducted by 60,000. But now let's say that was your credit card and someone stole your credit card. Someone swipes your credit card at a store or at an ATM and gets the money. As soon as you call the credit card company and tell them, listen, hey, I was not the one who made the transaction, my credit card got stolen, that was a fraud transaction, and that's it. So the first thing they'll do is they'll block your card because it's their money that's gone, it's not your money yet, it's their money that's gone. And second, the customer care service will be way better than your debit card because usually credit cards have a much better service than debit cards. Third, it's not a direct hit to your bank account, your money is still with you. Your bank is still good. You still haven't paid the money. So it was not your money, it was a company's money. Now these credit card companies have a lot of power and they have a lot of contacts, so they can get the money way quicker than you can get the money compared to a debit card gotten stolen. Usually the credit card companies have way better customer service than a debit card. So in the world of financial choices, credit card seems like a bit more secure option than a debit card, and it's not because of the fancy perks which we're going to talk about later in the video. Trust me, it's also good. It's a practical protection for your money which offers you a much more peace of mind. Reason number 3, rewards and benefits. Now this is everyone's favorite part because this is what got me into credit cards. I used to see a lot of people going free flights, going free first class, free business class, all on credit card, and that's what hooked me to credit cards. So this is something which I personally love. So every credit card has a different kind of rewards and benefit system, but some of the high-end cards have a good reward ratio, but it's always better to start small because that's how you climb the credit card ladder. How do you earn the points and how do you get the rewards and benefits? Every time you swipe a credit card, you get the rewards back in some kind of points or maybe some kind of cashback, which is usually much higher than a debit card. I mean, imagine it's like getting paid to shop every time. You spend 100 rupees, you're getting back 2 or 3 rupees every time, almost every time depending on the credit card. So that is like a 2 to 3% cashback on every shopping, which usually debit cards won't give you. So let me explain it in a better way to you. So let's say if you spend 1 lakh on a debit card in let's say 2 months, and same you spend 1 lakh on a credit card in 2 months. So the amount of rewards you're getting on a debit card is going to be super less, probably like 1% cashback or something. But in the credit card, you're probably going to get a cashback of around 3 to 5%, mostly in the form of rewards or benefits or some kind of vouchers, you know. I used to get free movie vouchers, free Swiggy or free Zomato vouchers every time I used to earn a certain kind of spend limit on my credit cards. And now last but not the least, everyone's favorite is going to be free flights and free hotel stays. So me personally, from the past 2 or 3 years, I haven't paid any flight in full. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I can ever pay any flight in full since I've started using credit cards. I think my heart might just ache. So I'll give you an example. I also put up a screenshot. So last month I went to Bali and the amount I paid for my ticket was somewhere around 7 or 8,000 one way. So that is way cheaper. Usually it is around like 22 or 23,000, something like that. So yeah, I saved a lot of money there, and you can too. So that is why I use my credit card almost everywhere, be it food, be it shopping, be it business expenses, needs as well. So I use it as much as I can. The next question you might ask is, how can I accumulate those points? I don't have such big business expenses. But the truth is, you don't need to. You can just put everything which you already spend, which is probably a good amount of money. Let's say you spend 5 or 6,000 on groceries, on electricity bills, on utility bills, or whenever you go out to eat, whenever you order food. So wherever you're using your GPay or debit card, if they have an option for credit card, you just put up your credit card there. So that's the best way to increase spends on your credit card. And I personally started out the same way, and it turned out great for me. And obviously you need to be super responsible when you're using your credit card for the first time. So small tip from my side, what I used to do was at my first year of using a credit card, whenever I used to spend something on my credit card, I used to just repay it on the spot. I didn't used to wait for the bill to come. I didn't used to wait for 30 days because I was spending to just get the rewards. I was not spending, to get the timeline of repaying the money back. I was purely getting it to build my credit score and get the rewards. So let's say if you're gonna buy something for 10,000, if you already have that in your bank account, so instead of using a debit card or GPay, just use your credit card. Pay with your credit card, get the points, get the rewards, and then instantly pay it back in the credit card with your whatever, your bank or maybe cred or maybe UPI. So that is how you get the max benefits of a credit card when you're spending money. So spend the money on credit card which you were anyways going to spend on a daily basis and just reap the benefits. I mean, why not? Fourth one, personal assistance. Now this one is going to come later in your credit card journey, but trust me, it is definitely worth the wait. So I say this because this comes with high-end cards. So you won't get the concierge service just on a regular card. You need to build your way up to the ladder, and then you finally can get the concierge service. So personal assistance in credit card term, you can also call it a concierge service. So there's like a personal, not a one person, but it's like a concierge service 24/7 for you. Anything you can just ask them to do anything. So the top card which I have right now in my portfolio is an American Express Platinum card. So in my experience, American Express has the best concierge service ever. Like they literally call it the do anything concierge service, and literally you can just ask them to do anything. I mean, obviously not something illegal, but yeah, in the limits. And honestly, it saves so much time. There will come a time in your life where you will value your time more than money, and I hope it will come soon. And I say that because it is definitely not cheap to have these cards. I pay around like 60 or 70,000 per year on the Amex Platinum, but for me, it's definitely worth it. It saves me so much time and so much effort. I mean, honestly, it is fucking amazing. It is fucking crazy. I'll give you an example. Let's say whenever I want to go to a trip or something, I just call them up and tell them, listen, hey, I want to go to this place from this date to that date. Can you please bring me up an itinerary with the list of hotels which you guys support where I can use my credit card points? And that's it. They might take 1 day or 2 days to build up the itinerary, and they'll just email you that. And next thing, which is kind of way easier, I just have to tell them, you know what, just book it for me. That's it. I don't have to go to the website. I don't have to put the credit card details in. I don't have to put the OTP in. They do everything for me, and that saves me a lot of time. Now imagine you going to that website, you searching up if the hotel supports American Express or not, you doing all the things. That is going to take so much of your time. And when you value your time more than money, I mean, you need to measure out is that amount of time worth my money? It's not, then you just delegate your task. And that is exactly what I do with my personal assistant. Well, concierge service, but it's kind of the same thing for me. Also, another example I can give you is, so when I was going to Bali, I wanted to book a return ticket, but it had to be refundable and it had to be 100% refundable. So also it had to be cancelled exactly 15 days after I booked it. So I called them, I told them, hey, listen, I want a return ticket to India from Bali and I need it to be 100% refundable because I'm gonna ask you guys to cancel it after 15 days. And I told them, you know what, please cancel it after 15 days. I don't want to have the ticket. They're like, okay, we'll do it. And that's it. They booked the ticket for me and after 15 days they cancel it too. They send you a confirmation email or something, but they do everything for you. That's it. Now imagine if you were to do that, you would have to go on the company's website, read the terms and conditions. Are they actually going to refund you? What are the cancellation charges and all that? You would have wasted so much time. Now instead of wasting that time, you could have done something else and made more money. So obviously credit card is one of the best tools you can use financially, but also you need to be super careful when you use it, especially at the start, because usually I've seen people when they get a credit card, they just swipe away at everything and they don't realize they don't have the money in the bank yet and they just keep swiping it. So that's why I said, whenever you're going to use your credit card for the first year, just make sure you pay right away. Don't wait for the bill to come. Don't wait for the 30 days. If you swipe now, you pay in 5 minutes. And that's exactly the rule you need to follow for a safe credit card journey. So yep, start your credit card journey by spending what you were already spending on your debit card or GPay. And please don't pay your bills late. Don't add up the interest fees. That is going to ruin your credit score forever. Keep the utilization under 30% on the bill. Climb the credit card ladder wisely, and that's it. Until I see you in the next one. Peace out.